Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? If I told you a game was coming out July this year that will outsell Pokemon Sun and Moon and Final Fantasy XV combined in Japan, your first reaction is probably gonna be like, what? There's a big release coming out in July? All the big Japanese game releases for 2017 seem to have come out already, with Breath of the Wild, Monster Hunter XX, and Persona 5. But there's one franchise that hasn't gotten that much press in the West because it's just not that big here. But over in Japan, it's definitely one of the biggest gaming franchises out there that easily hits sales numbers in the millions just in Japan. So Hirokazu Hamamura, who used to be the former Famitsu chief editor, who is now the CEO of the company that publishes Famitsu, recently talked about his expectations with the upcoming Dragon Quest XI. He started by saying that he thinks the game will outsell both Pokemon Sun and Moon, which is currently at 4 million copies, and Final Fantasy XV, which has sold 1 million copies in Japan, combined. So a total of 5 million copies, and that Dragon Quest XI could probably easily go way higher than that. 5 million copies of a single game is no easy feat. He said that with the eventual release of DQ11 on the Nintendo Switch, along with the influx of new fans that DQ gathered from their previous smartphone titles, he expects to see massive numbers for this upcoming game that will first be available on the PS4 and 3DS. He also thinks that many players will buy both the PS4 and 3DS versions as well. What's unique about the game is that it actually looks different on each platform. Like, we're not just talking about graphical fidelity here. They actually made a 2D version of the game for the 3DS that you can toggle between the classic 2D JRPG look and the 3D style with. You can toggle between the two modes anytime, so that's pretty cool if all of a sudden you're feeling nostalgic and need a good old dose of 2D sprites. Even though the series is on the 11th entry, the last single-player main numbered Dragon Quest was Dragon Quest VIII that was released in 2004 for the PS2. And that was 10 years ago. Dragon Quest IX was multiplayer centered and Dragon Quest X was an MMO. So it's been quite a while since fans of Dragon Quest got a chance to play a true main series Dragon Quest. Which means, for tons of people, the pre-order or the purchase for both platforms is going to happen on day one without reading any reviews. Because after a drought that long, you're going to take anything they give you at this point. So when Hamamura said that the destructive force of DQ is on a completely different level, he really meant it. I mean, have you heard of the stories of people playing DQ in Japan? It's intense. Like, even genius manga author of Hunter x Hunter, Yoshihiro Togashi, is rumored to have gone on long hiatuses to play Dragon Quest, and after finishing the Hunter x Hunter anime, the entire production staff went on hiatus to play Dragon Quest together. Like, the whole office basically stopped making anime and just went on hiatus to play Dragon Quest. And that's just the tip of the iceberg for Dragon Quest stories. But jokes aside, the game actually looks really good. The graphics look absolutely gorgeous using the Unreal Engine 4 game engine and stylized perfectly for the DQ world. Seeing how Dragon Quest IX sold over 4 million copies by 2009 in Japan, and it wasn't really a main series like with a single player focus, one can probably expect Dragon Quest XI to do much better. But what do you think of Dragon Quest XI so far? I'll have a link to the latest trailer in the description below for those of you who haven't checked it out yet. As usual, let me know what you think in the comments below. Thumbs up the video if you liked it, and don't forget to follow Tokyosaurus on social media for Japanese culture tweets and video updates. And subscribe to Tokyosaurus if you haven't already for the latest things people are talking about in Japan. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.